Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today's video was brought to us by longtime Patreon supporter Brett. Huge thanks to Brett and the rest of my Patreon supporters. Brett reached out asking for a deck led by Magnus the Red, and I was more than happy to build it for him. If you'd like a video built for you, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. Link down below. Also, and I know it's annoying to keep hearing this, but statistically if I don't ask you to like and subscribe, the video gets fewer subscribers. Magnus the Red is a 5-mana 4/5 legendary demon Primarch with flying. Magnus makes it so that instants and sorceries we cast cost 1 less to cast for each creature token we control. Additionally, whenever Magnus deals combat damage to a player, we create a 3/3 red spawn creature token. So not only does Magnus make our instants and sorceries cheaper due to having token creatures, he also makes token creatures. The problem with a commander like this is the direction we take him. Do we go for lots of cantrips to make an army of monsters and then cast a huge X spell, like a storm deck with Hope? Or do we go for something a bit more controlled? We're still trying to build an army, but we aren't trying to storm off. Yeah, that sounds fun. But before we get to our deck list, a quick word from our sponsor, BCW. BCW has been making high-quality, cost-effective products for both collectors and retailers for over 40 years. If you want to store, display, or sort your cards, check them out. I've been using their inner sleeves for years now and have never had an issue. Be sure to click the link down below and use code DANON10 for a 10% discount on your order. In order to build a functional commander deck, you need lots of different pieces, which is why I try to rely on my handy-dandy checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. Oh, one more quick announcement before we get started. The plan is that I'll be streaming here in the next couple of weeks. My schedule lately has been hectic, so I haven't had the time. Now, we're going to change how we do things. If I'm streaming Final Fantasy XIV or some other video game, it will be dualcast on Twitch and Musings by Danon, my anime and manga channel. If I'm building commander decks or something magic related, I'll be streaming over here as well as Twitch. I've roughed out a schedule, but I need to confirm a few things with Cute Stuff, so keep an eye out for now. Our land base consists of Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, Scalding Tarn, Polluted Delta, Wooded Foothills, Flooded Strand, Bloodstained Mire, Steam Vents, Training Center, Stormcarved Coast, Sulphur Falls, Thundering Falls, Turbulent Springs, Volatile Fjord, Molten Tributary, Scorched Geyser, Coastal Peak, Riverpire Verge, Cascade Bluffs, Shivan Reef, Riverglide Pathway, Frostboil Snarl, Is It Boilerworks, Scavenger Grounds, 6 Islands, and 6 Mountains. A nice straightforward land base. Basics, dual-colored lands, fetchable lands, and fetches. Just what you're wanting in a deck like this. For mana ramp, we've got Resonating Lute, Stormkiln Artist, Battle Hymn, Seething Song, Mana Geyser, Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Talisman of Creativity, Sky Diamond, Fire Diamond, Mind Stone, Felwar Stone, Wayfarer's Bauble, and Chromatic Lantern. Danon, how come you're not running the mana rocks that give us unlimited hand size? To be honest, most decks don't need those. You can win the game without them. Very rarely does a deck require you to have 20 or more cards in hand every single turn. Our card advantage package consists of Rapturous Moment, Finale of Revelation, Pull from Tomorrow, Stroke of Genius, Archmage Emeritus, Mystical Tutor, Windfall, Big Score, Drown in Dreams, Opt, Teferi's Ageless Insight, Ponder, Transcendent Message, and Solve the Equation. A couple of tutors, a couple of cantrips, but mostly big spells that draw us a ton of cards for cheap, assuming we have a bunch of tokens. For interaction and spot removal, we've got Access Denied, Chaos Warp, Negate, Arcane Denial, Abrade, An Offer You Can't Refuse, Counterspell, Lightning Bolt, Insult Injury, Electrodominance, Rewind, Swan Song, and Capsize. I love the idea of Capsize with buyback only costing us 2 mana. Delightful. Our board wipes consist of Cyclonic Rift, Delayed Blast Fireball, and Comet Storm. Straightforward and one-sided. Always a fun way to ruin our opponent's day. The core of our deck consists of Prismari Pianist, Young Pyromancer, Third Path Iconoclast, Song of Totentons, Talran Sky Summoner, Murmuring Mystic, Ovika Enigma Goliath, The Locust God, Veyron Voice of Duality, Balmor Battlemage Captain, Thassa's Oracle, Jace Wielder of Mysteries, and Laboratory Maniac. That's right, we're a Thoracle deck. Supporting our plan, we've also got Expansion Explosion, Crackle with Power, Jaya's Immolating Inferno, Storm King's Thunder, Reiterate, and Clone Legion. Gotta love doubling our mana production with a single spell. Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist. 50 mana sources split between 36 lands and 14 pieces of ramp. Right on target. 14 pieces of card advantage. 13 pieces of interaction. 3 board wipes, 1 piece of Graveyard Hate in Scavenger Grounds, several Sudden I Win cards. Rather than running a whole ton of cantrips, our deck relies on bigger spells to get the job done. We have enough interaction to keep our opponents in line, and each of those pieces of interaction will also help us to grow our army. And then we can cast a huge X spell, draw our deck, and win with a Thoracle or a Labman. Or we can kill the table with a Crackle with Power. How delightful. Do you have a Magnus the Red Commander deck? What's your secret deck? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cutestuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. You can have a video made or just ask for help building or tuning a deck list. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons. Waffles, Marcus, Brett, Roxy, Alex, Robert, Pi, Kazaris, Patrick, Boomy, Osira, Justin, Golden Walker, Sleech, Mr. Salty, Daniel Zombie, Luke, Brian, Richard, Jeff, and Enenra. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander Deck videos every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.